Hey guys, how are you doing today? I hope that you are doing amazing and fantastic and wonderful. So today's video is the much awaited, much talked about sci-fi cozies that I have fallen in love with. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're as much of a nerd as I am, but I love Star Trek. I love all aspects of Star Trek. So Next Gen, Voyager, DS9. I watch Firefly, I watch Atlantis and Stargate, and I mean, like, the list can go on and on and on about all of the sci-fi things that I love. And when I found out that there were such a thing as the subgenre of science fiction cozies, I could not just dive deeper and deeper into it, right? I mean, like, who would I be if I did not dive deeper in it for you guys? So for those of you who want to know how you can have a sci-fi cozy, the small town feel comes from either the station that they're on, the ship that they're on, or the city that they might be on Mars, or something along those lines. They do have some elements of like scientific knowledge and things like that. So, you know, it does talk about like oxygen or any new technology or different things like that. There's alien races and just, it's the future of Earth in most cases, and I just am really digging and loving the science fiction cozy subgenre. So I've got 4 books that I have found that are great for science fiction cozy mysteries. 2 of them I have read the series in full now. So in full, I've read the first 2 full series, and then the second 2, I'm starting one of them for Coz Week, and then I will, of course, follow up and read the other one as well. And so you guys can check in on my Instagram and see what I have thought about these, and then of course I'll always talk about them in my wrap-up as well. So without further ado, the very first one I have is the first book in the Space Case Cozy Mystery series by Diane Valere, and it is a Sylvia Stryker mystery series. The first book is called Fly Me to the Moon. I love this series. This was my first like dive into sci-fi cozy mysteries. And Sylvia Stryker wants to explore the galaxy. A family scandal kept her from leaving home. Can a white lie help change her future? So it says Sylvia Stryker used to help run her family's dry ice farm until her dad's arrest nearly left them bankrupt. She is a Plutonian, I believe, not a Plutonian, not from Pluto, but another planet. But after finding a job on board an outer space cruise ship, she's ready to explore all that the outer space has to offer. With a private room in the staff quarters, her robot cat by her side, of course, you have to have a cozy companion, right? And the responsibilities of uniform management, Sylvia is thrilled to return to work until she discovers the second navigation officer found dead in the inventory closet. I just love this series so flippin' much, and I am now caught up 100%, and I can't wait for the next one to come out. I believe there are 4 so far in the series. So it goes Fly Me to the Moon, I'm Your Venus, Saturn Night Fever, and Spiders from Mars. And I love it, and I couldn't recommend it enough. The next series that I loved and I binge read as well is also on Kindle Unlimited, by the way, in case you were wondering. The first book for the Sylvia Stryker is only 99 cents right now, so I will leave a link down below of all of the books that I talk about. But the Andorra Pet and the Ort Cloud Cafe, that's the first one in the series, is the Andorra Pet mystery series by Richard D. And it also has 4 books in the series. and she is trying to get away from her ex on Earth. So it says, how far is far enough? Andorra, Andy, needs to get away from her ex, but is Saturn taking a step too far? When Andora's life turns upside down, she decides on a career change. Running a diner on a mining station orbiting Saturn, it seemed like a good idea at the time. With her best friend Sai in tow, Andorra reckons it's the best thing for them both, a chance to start again where nobody knows them. Trouble is, there's a hidden secret in the cafe. Before they have a chance to get settled, there's a queue of dubious characters trying to find it. While learning to bake and get used to life in space, Andorra has a murderer to catch. And I love the covers. These two series, their covers are literally just legit and amazing. And I know that Richard D reached out to me and he said that they just got an update, which they did. I'm loving this vintage Andorra kind of new look in the Andorra Pet series. So there are 4 in this series that I've already binge read, like I said. They're all on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to do 2 birds with 1 stone for Coz Week, you can do that. So it's Andorra Pet and the Ort Cafe, Andorra Pet on Mars, Andorra Pet and her sister, and then the 4th one is sort of like a short story. It's very, very short. It's Andorra when she was a kid, a 10-year-old. Are We There Yet? A short Andorra Pet adventure. So I am super, super excited to have those come out again with their next book in the series. Then we go into Multiverse Investigation Mystery Series by R.E. McLean. Now, I have not read this series yet. I haven't started it, but the first one is Murder in the Multiverse. I love how it's sort of very like vintage 1960s, 1970s kind of cover. And there's 2 books in this series so far. It says the Multi-Universe Investigation Unit featuring Schrodinger, the Quantum Cat. I mean, come on, guys. Alex Strand is finding her way as the newest and most ginger member of the University of Berkeley's physics faculty. But when the murder of reclusive internet billionaire Claire Pope proves insoluble, she's recruited to the top secret Multi-Investigations Unit. Hidden in the parking lot of San Francisco's police headquarters, the unit investigates murders by sending officers to the parallel universes? Guys. Whew. In which the victim is still alive for now. Like, how cool is that? They go to different parallel universes to like try and figure out how they might have gotten murdered and like different things like that. Like, that's pretty nifty if you ask me. So there's 2 in that series, Murder in the Multiverse, and then there is A Rift in Space and Crime. A Rift in Space and Crime. I love it. I love it. Okay. Then last but certainly not least is a cozy mystery adventure. It's Aeon 14 Finnington Station Murder Mysteries. And there are 2 in this series as well. And this is one of the books that I'm going to read for Coz Week. It's Whole Latte Death. It's a Gas is officially open for breakfast and murder is on the menu. Finnington Station, a space station near Jupiter, no, not that Jupiter, is home to It's a Gas pub, one of the best gastro pubs in the galaxy. Its adored owners, twins Millie and Tilly, expand into breakfast service so they can fulfill their lifelong dream of going to Disney World. Disney World. But opening for breakfast has unintended consequences. Mrs. Henderson, owner of No. 1 Juice Bar, isn't happy to have fresh competition. As their not-so-friendly rivalry heats up, a dead body is found and Millie is the immediate suspect. Bum, bum, bum. But, I don't know, guys. The sci-fi cozies are just like, they're hitting like a sweet spot in me right now, and I'm loving every single bit of it. Let me know what you think about sci-fi cozies. Is there like an obscure, weird genre that I haven't found yet? Because, guys, I have been reading religiously cozy mysteries for like 6 years. Like, I have read what I would think is like a good majority of this, like the small genres or like the semi-genres or whatever, and how did I miss this one? Like, they're not in the bookstores. No, you have to get them online, the sci-fi cozies. But it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. So that's the end of this chapter of Courtagonist. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, happy reading. Bye.